up guys, welcome back to my channel, Keto with Sammy. For today's video, we are making an awesome dinner keto recipe. Today we're going to be making my keto chicken fried chicken with the cheese sauce right on top. So let's get straight to the video. Alright guys, so for our ingredients today, for our coating, you're going to want some almond flour and a bag of pork rinds, and we are going to crush these up. Then you're going to want 3 chicken breasts, some chicken broth, about 4 large eggs, a block of cream cheese, a cup of shredded cheddar cheese, 1 can of rotel or whatever brand that you have for your store. You're going to want some heavy whipping cream, an oil for frying. Today I'm using some avocado oil. And then all our seasonings, we're going to be using some salt, some paprika, some parsley flakes, black pepper, some oregano, garlic powder, and some onion powder. All right guys, the first step we're going to do is flatten our chicken breast. So you're going to take one of your chicken breasts and you're going to take a knife and slit it down, but don't completely slide it through. You're just going to do it enough to where it opens up, just like this. Then you're going to get a piece of parchment paper, put it over your chicken breast. I mean, not parchment paper, I'm sorry, a piece of plastic wrap. I'm so used to using parchment paper. You're going to put it over your chicken breast, then you're going to take something heavy and you're going to bang it until it's flat. All right, once you have an even thickness all around your chicken breast, you're going to set it aside and repeat until you're done. All right guys, once we have all our chicken breast flattened out, we're just going to set it to the side and then move on to the next step. All right guys, in a separate bowl, we're going to start making our egg wash. So we're going to crack in 4 of our eggs. Then to our eggs, we're going to add some heavy whipping cream. I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons. And then you're just going to whisk it up until your eggs are well whisked together. All right guys, once your eggs are well whisked together, we're going to set this aside. And now I'm going to get my bag of original pork rinds. I like to just let the air out, just very little. Then you're going to take your heavy instrument again and you're going to crush them until they're finely grounded, or you could put these in a food processor as well. All right guys, so after you crush up your pork rinds, you might still have a little bit of chunky pieces, but it's okay. You're just gonna pour it out onto a plate and then set it aside. All right guys, so on another plate, you're going to take a cup of almond flour, set it on there, and then we're going to season our almond flour with all our seasonings that we had set to the side. You're going to put a teaspoon of some parsley flakes, a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, and then some salt for taste. And then you're just going to mix everything together. All right guys, so once all your seasoning is mixed in the almond flour, I set up my breading station. So now we're going to start breading our chicken. So I seasoned my chicken with just some salt and pepper. First thing you're going to dip it in is the almond flour, and you're going to coat it on both sides. Once it's well coated, you're going to dip it in the egg wash on both sides as well. Let it drip off. Then you're going to dip it into the pork rinds. It will get a little messy. Once you have it coated, I'm just going to put it into a plate or a baking dish and then repeat until you're done. All right guys, once all your chicken is done coating, we're going to start heating up our oil to start frying. But while our oil is heating up, I like to just place my chicken in the fridge. All Alright guys, so I have my cast iron here and I'm going to turn it on to a medium heat. And I'm going to put about an inch thick of some avocado oil. Remember guys, do not use vegetable oil or canola oil. Avocado is great. Avocado oil is great for frying. It has like a high burning point. And then I'm just going to let this heat through and we're going to drop in our chicken. Alright guys, once your oil is heated through, I have mine. I lowered it just a little bit. I have it between a low and a medium. We're going to start dropping in our chicken very carefully. Try to fit as many as you can. Then you're just going to let this start frying and browning on each side. Once they're brown on one side, you're just going to flip them and let it brown on the other side. Alright guys, once they're nice and brown on each side, they're not going to be cooked all the way, so we're going to pop these in the oven. Right here, I just have a flat baking sheet with a piece of foil, and I just sprayed it so it doesn't stick. And you're just going to place your chicken breast right on it. And then I'm going to cook my last chicken, and then we're going to pop these in the oven. Alright guys, once all your chicken is done cooking, I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. And we're just going to pop our chicken in the oven so it can cook all the way through. And I'm going to cook these in the oven for about 20 minutes. And while this is cooking, we're going to start making our cheese sauce. Alright guys, so now for our cheese sauce, I have a pot heating over medium heat. And we're going to drop in 4 ounces of cream cheese, and you're just going to melt this down. Just be careful not to burn it. Alright, once your cream cheese is nice and melted like this, we're going to add in 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. And then you're going to bring this to a simmer. Alright guys, once it's at a simmer, you're going to put in half a cup of chicken broth. I couldn't find my half a cup, so I'm just going to fill up the cup halfway. Drop that in, and then you're going to bring this to a simmer again. Alright guys, once it comes to a simmer, we're going to add in our can of diced with green chili tomatoes. And I did drain it a little bit. Then we're going to season this. You're going to add about a teaspoon of black pepper. You could add more if you like. A teaspoon of garlic powder. Just a dash of paprika. And then you go ahead and salt it to your liking. I'm just going to add a teaspoon. And we're going to bring this back to a simmer for about 4 to 5 minutes. Alright guys, while our cheese sauce is cooking, my chicken is done cooking in the oven. So I'm just going to take them out and let them cool down to the side. And they should look like this, nice and golden brown. We're just going to let them cool down. Alright guys, after about 5 minutes of it simmering, you're going to add in our cup of cheese. And this is going to thicken it up real nice. You can use whatever cheese you like, but I'm using cheddar because it is a cheddar cheese sauce, but you can change it up. You're just going to let this simmer for about another minute.
How many times you gonna let stuff simmer?
You gotta let this simmer, you gotta let it thicken, baby. Alright guys, once everything is done, we plated our chicken. We're just going to pour our cheese sauce on here. Put as much as you like. Now I did just pair it with a simple veggie side, or you can just go all out and make some cauliflower mac and cheese, some mashed cauliflower, some green beans, whatever you want, but just serve it up and enjoy. Question of the day, are you going to be giving this chicken fried chicken a try? Comment down below. Alright guys, so that concludes today's video of our keto chicken fried chicken. I hope y'all enjoy this awesome recipe, and if you do, please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for awesome keto recipes, and I'll see y'all in my next video. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, make sure you hit that red button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to receive all notifications when I upload.